Are, I believe, we're ready. Yep, so they are getting that started. And we are going to, for the first map, my one job as a caster that I forgot to do. And this is picked by the blue team, Battlefield of Eternity. So that's where we'll be going first. So I like that map. It's interesting because the draft can be different. So Llama, do you like to burn or play for the burn draft, or play for more of the team fight and kill them so then we can burn it at our leisure kind of a draft?
Well, so I'm kind of the just hit the immortal a lot and just keep hitting it until it is fighting for your side. It's one of my favorite maps because, no joke, I can take some of the pressure off and just kill the objective.
So you have a favorite hero on this map?
Favorite hero on this map is Karzim. Punch, 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 punch.
Mr. Punchy. I've got to say it's Li Ming. I know Raynor is probably better at the burn, and of course you have you can have Vala, but Li Ming, I build her a little differently. I go straight Q build and a cannoneer, basically all of the magic missile talents, and then if the other team will just let me stand there and pew pew pew, that immortal goes down. And if they don't let me stand there, I've got my E, so I feel a little bit more mobile than Vala. So I feel safer. It always feels good to have that E ready to go. Okay.
I like Dibbles on this map too. If you're going to go for fights, diving in there, bashing people into the stuns and things like that, it can work really well.
Yep, there are definitely a lot of potential for wall banging there. So Team 1 picked the map. I believe that gives Team 2 the first pick, and it does. So our captains are Fig. I'm going to call that Fig Double. I'm not sure what that stands for. And Karama on the left side. So we'll see what they don't want to play against here. So anyone you really don't want to play against on this map?
Don't want to play against Lunara. Don't want to play
Mm.
against Greymane, probably.
Evidently, they don't care who they play against. Are we going to get a ban, or are they going no ban? The cocky no ban. Oh, they get rid of Zol.
Flavor of the month.
Yep, we're down to 30 flavors because the flavor of the month is no longer going to play. I wonder how long it's going to be until he's allowed back in ranked games.
He's pretty strong.
He is, even with the bug fix this week. His last time I checked, his win rate is still way up there.
Very tanky.
Yep, and very CC. I think that's the thing I love about him the most. Okay, Vala, so we get rid of a little bit of burn. Not surprising. I wouldn't be surprised to see a
I
Rainer
think we'll see
ban.
Kael'thas and Deathwing stock bans here.
Good question. Deathwing doesn't really. I mean, he does lots of overall damage. He's not really just a straight up burner, um, but he's so annoying. So I don't know if you. And Kel'Thas, to me, he's usually not a ban priority in this map. But nobody ever got fired for banning Kel'Thas. Instead, they get rid of Anduin. So they don't want Leap of Faith saving people. And these teams, to my knowledge, have not played together. There might be some friends that, oh yeah, I'm in your game, but I think they're all fairly strangers. So we
I
might,
recognize a handful of these names
yeah.
from games over the years at this point.
Zemel, I believe he's one of the developers for Heroes Profile. So if he is, I salute you, sir. That's some good work going on over there. All right, so who's our first pick?
Phoenix, huh? Didn't even think about that.
Took two auto attackers away. My Jewish
Oh,
cat goes with the
there's your
Li
Li
Ming.
Ming.
Yeah, I'll be very interested to keep an eye on her talent and see how she builds it. Ooh. So we see the Greymane come out, and we see Johanna, which also takes one of the blinds off the table for Greymane. So in a team that's not played together a lot, I'd be really tempted to play Lily here, because she doesn't require a lot of coordination. The blind could drive Greymane nuts, but I doubt we'll see her. There's your Lunara.
She's really good on this map.
She is.
She's good on a lot of maps right now.
Yep. The
I like
poison.
playing her.
All
Very
the
fragile
poisons.
though.
Yeah, so they're maybe a little squishy with Li Ming and Lunara, so I think their damage is probably set. I think you're going to see a healer and then just a big fat tank like a Stitches or an ETC or something like that. So we'll have to see.
Greymane could have a field day. Kael'thas is still on the board. Pyroblast, one of those 2 squishies. Bombs to lower them. Greymane, just shred them.
Hey, for those of you watching the stream, now you can actually see the draft, and not the draft template that I was using when I was setting up some overlays today, so my apologies. Hopefully Diet Llama and I have been painting just a picture with words so you've been able to see it in your mind, but now you can actually see it. And many thanks to Aura for pinging me on Discord and correcting me. I give you 50 extra points for that.
I'm very glad I don't have to control anything. Just talk.
Oh, I'm absolutely not in control, as you can tell. See this? This is the script. The script is officially out the window at this point. Ooh, those are my work notes. I gotta pick them up. And we see
I like the
Sonya.
Sonya pick.
And Mystery Sin goes with Deckard, throwing out the tall boys. If he takes the tall boy talent, that is.
Really good zone control with Deckard.
Oh, I said I wanted a fat tank and a healer, and that's what we got.
You did.
So Garage, they don't have any real CC to follow up. Well, no, they have Buff and they have Roots. Think, yeah, throw someone into the Roots. Li Ming and Lunar just crack their knuckles and go to work. That could be very effective.
Make way for the bad guy.
And we finish off the draft with Zul'Jin. And I don't think we'll see
good
any...
burn on both sides. Good zone. I think the Garage could be a real game changer on that side. Interested to see which variant it is too.
Alright, and here we go to Battlefield of Eternity. Sorry, having a little bit of a technical problem there. I apologize. Alright, I think we are good to go now. So, chat, what do you guys think about the draft? Who do you like better? I think burn-wise, Lama, you think the red team's got a slightly better burn?
Maybe. Yeah, it depends on what variant is, but either way, I think the burn's pretty even.
Okay, so let's get over here and introduce the blue team. So on the blue team we have Stoic on Johanna, Karama on Greymane, King Smooth on Sonya, Misery Sun on Deckard, and Zamil on Zul'Jin. And you want to do me the favor introducing the red team, please?
On the red team, we have Tyrannium on Malfurion, Civ on Garrosh, Fig Double on Varian, Oreo on Lunara, and My Jewish Cat on Li Ming.
Alright, so let's see. We've got one in the top 4 in the bottom. This looks like most ranked games I've played for a very long time. So we'll see the teams feeling each other out a little bit. I don't think anyone's going to commit to it too much. Bing's throwing the orbs to see if she can hit someone, but Johanna's not going to die here. She's very, very stout. Throws the blind out there. Decker's doing a really, really good job of just dropping those potions. Don't need them yet, but they will. So you want them on the field. So the red team's kind of pushed behind their gate a little bit. Decker doing a really, really good job just getting up there with the magic Dorito, throwing it down for him. pop of the talents here. So Zul'jin went Headhunter. He wants everyone to die once. Garrosh took Warbreaker, so his stacking quest. Other than that, I don't see any stacks other than Zul'jin, his normal built-in stacking quest. So we'll see if he can get out there and just throw some random auto attacks in there and get that stacked up. Teams seem to be fighting on the red side of the map here. Anything exciting going on in the solo lane, Dilemma?
Not yet. Just Varian playing smart, keeping back by the walls, and real good at this time because he's not going to be able to solo Sonya very well until
When he becomes a real hero.
it could be a little better.
So in the meantime, Misery Sun and Karama going down and taking the camp. They pretty much got away with that without being seen. So good on them. Johanna came down, anchored. Good play there. Li Ming's throwing those orbs. She's going to land one of those in someone's face. I can feel it. It's going to happen. Now Furion throwing that big root down right in the middle there, so people have to walk around it.
I keep getting worried about this Lunara. She's right in the middle of a lot of those triangles, and all it takes is one button from Greymane.
Yep, I think you are right there. So Greymane
We might have
and
a fight up here at top over the camp. Looks like Varian's gonna try. They're not at 4 yet, but he will be in a second. I'm betting we see Twin Blades. Oh, nope, he's got his shield on, so it looks like we got taunt.
And Sonya went Hurricane, so she gets that reduced cooldown and removes slows there.
Yeah.
So we do. So what do we get? Okay, so we got
We
taunt.
have a taunt Varian, yeah.
Okay, so we have Karama. That's a real Galaxy Brain play there, not capping the camp as soon as it's taken, but waiting, because you want your camp to be the second one taken if you can. So that was a really good play there. Although the camps aren't fighting in the same lanes, that really doesn't apply as much. So the red team is going to go up here and clear the camp and then head down. Blue team has got a real jump on that Immortal. Sorry, I'm going to zoom it out there. So it's halftime, and we still have an almost completely healthy blue Immortal, which will pop up. Everyone's in a really nice defensive position here, so if the red team wants to stop this Immortal, they're going to have to go in there very quickly, and I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. Although Li Ming keeping everyone honest with those orbs. Nice route from
They might give
out
up
there.
more than they want down here at this fort by fending them off for what is a early Immortal, and maybe not worth it.
Yep. Red team doing a good job of using the circles there to aid in their defense. In the meantime, okay, so we finally have someone starting to burn. Lunar burning a little bit on the blue Immortal, but she has to come back to defend. That red Immortal is going down fairly quickly. Nice triangles from Deckard coming out. Greymane jumps in, and he's in deep. Oh, Garrosh almost goes down. He almost got him. Sonya, however, finishes the deal. And Varian is down as well.
Those garage kills, they look like they're going to happen, and then they don't. But Sonya came in and managed to mop it up.
Yep, he is very sneaky that way. Alright, so the Immortal's in the top lane. It always goes to the healthiest lane, so it's going to be fashionably late. In the meantime, so Sonya's going to go down and push, so Varian's keeping an eye on her. She's probably going to spin to win on him, though. Keep an eye on that. Let me know if one of them starts to really get low there. So I think this fort is...
Varian's going to have to back up here in this bottom lane. Let the fort do some work for him.
Yeah.
Taunt Sonya underneath, but she's just spinning.
Yeah, that Sonya get a lot of value out of that Hurricane. Good choice, I think, to take the talent that lowers the cooldown. Pop of the talents in case anyone's interested.
Taunt comes up again, and they're both at about 25%. Third health.
I know that as soon as I leave, one of those guys is going to die. Sorry, stream, it's going to happen. And so we do
Sonya's
have...
backing away, so it looks like Varian will live to fight another day.
She's
But she's camping out in the smoke here. Maybe he's gonna go for this camp and make a mistake.
Yep. So we do have the blue team taking the top camp. Red team, I think, is going to clear that up with some alacrity, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. They do have to expend a little time, though. In the meantime, blue team doing a really good job with the macro. Whoever's shot calling in there, good job. So they're going to come down, and they know red lane plates are at the top, so the bottom of the map is okay. So they're going to work on this camp and probably take it in short order. We do have Varian coming down, and now Ming coming down to try and protect that fort. Now we have Mouth, so we've got a full complement here. Garage coming up too.
I'm just gonna play it safe, it looks like. Ming's gonna go clear up the top lane. Four are gonna stay down here, defend.
Sonya versus Lunara up top. Who wins that?
Oh, that shield and Malfurion.
Oh, Johanna.
Oh, Garage
Nice.
sneaks away though.
I think Garage did a really good job. I think he kind of debated Greymane a little bit. He thought he was going to be able to kill him one in, and then just wasn't able to seal the deal. I just play Garage.
Yeah, this fort's gone. Blue team's all down here.
So we do not see.
Furion's coming back.
Is Johanna? She's immortal, but not quite that immortal. Good job on the red team to stay with
they
her.
defended it. Nice work.
Yep, it's the fourth that will not die. Meanwhile, in the top lane, we have Lunar up there just hanging out, getting the soak. So she missed the fight bottom, but I think that was where she needed to be, was getting that soak. So
Yeah, the fact that they kept that fort up, I think, made the difference there, because she's gonna get some work done up here right now. But they're gonna. No, they're going back to the east.
So we're going to see halftime here coming up very, very soon. Right about now. So we'll see if the red team can do something about that immortal. Where's it going to be? Okay, so they're in neutral positions. So they're red team is burning that down. And so far, it looks like they're going to win that. Lunar's coming down. However, we do have the blue team coming up, and they might be able to take the field with them. Oh, mean beam from Ming. Very nice, Ming. She takes out Greymane, gets the reset. Guillotine fired all the way from the other side there. Deckard
They're
and
trying hard to kill Deckard, but it's just not happening.
yeah, this Deckard, so good. Red team mounting that last defense here. Oh, that blue immortal. No, Lunar's on the blue immortal. So nice beam, nice beam.
Joe's gonna go down.
Yep. She was dead. She didn't even know it. What would Wraithling say about that?
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. That's exactly what he would say. Okay, so we've got Sonya and Garage. They're just going to dance. They both got minions there, so I don't think any action is going to happen there. So we will head down to the bottom lane.
Yeah, they're gonna burn this down really fast. Maybe before they can get there to do anything. See if a quick taunt comes in.
Yeah, ooh, there it was.
There it was. That was the chance.
That's the guy you want to taunt too. Oh, Ming, almost.
Barely gets out.
That was a very slippery Deckard there. I think that's on him more than Ming. Oh, we have the nice root, but Sonya doesn't care. She says, "Hey, stop rooting my friends." And Varian, he's not that protected, so Greymane just tees off on him. So we do have 5v3, and
like
we do have 13.
Lost, Tyrannium.
Uh-oh. I don't think I'm... Oh, he's coming back. I don't know if they'll pause it or not. Oh, looks like Mouth is going to be back. Whew. Good. Hate to see a good game marred by a DC there. Garage.
This could go pretty quickly here, starting now. This camp. That kill.
So if you are the red team, what are you thinking to get back into this game? What do you have to do?
Well, you gotta not give up this keep for sure. Don't let anybody die right here in this fight.
Yeah, I think the not dying is maybe even higher importance than the
yes.
keep. I mean, the keep's gone. Use it for defense. That's really all they can hope for at this point. Although it's still up.
They might.
Greymane with a nice swipe forces Lunara back. Although he does get, I believe there was a taunt in there. Nice job, Varian.
Yep.
And Lornado, nice Lornado to kind of disengage there and say, you know what, let's leave and you guys can't chase us. Well played, Deck, well played.
You know, I might follow them to the top camp if I'm red team.
I
Looks like
think
that might be what they're gonna do. Sonya's gonna get bottom now.
Yep,
They're gonna have to go quick because they need to get onto the Immortal.
Yep, and then in the meantime...
Oh, they gave it up. They decided to walk away.
Oh. I thought those were minions. Those were Deckard's potions. You baited me, Deckard. Well played, my friend. Well played. So both teams burning this pretty hard. Red team's got a little bit of an advantage so far. Got 13s finally. I'll pop those up in case anyone wants to see them.
So we're about to find out. Got the camp pushing bottom, if that was the right call there. Malfurion goes down.
Yep, Root's
I
running
think
up
they're
to
gonna get
save him
these
there.
two also.
Yep. Oh,
Marion's gonna die.
nice job with the whole team body blocking. And even if they miss a body block, Deckard said, I got your back. I'm going to throw a big pile of books at him. That's crazy, but it works in this game.
Oh no.
Yeah, Lunara's down. So they're going to have to devote some resources, I think, to getting rid of this. Sonya, she does have to back up because that beam is hot. But her team is going to be able to bring the Immortal down. So we have a 5v3 with an Immortal on its way. That's a foregone conclusion, I think, at this point, right? Yeah. Here's Ming. I never did look at Ming's build. Let's see what she did. So she went more of a team fight build, so not a burn build here.
Yeah, that might have made a difference there. But she was down poking the other Immortal, just kind of lobbing orbs in there.
Yeah, and she's had some good orbs and some good beam beams though. And you can build her either way. I like to build her for the burn, but I've also seen people have a lot of success building her for the team fight here. You know, a dead team can't burn the other Immortal.
It cannot.
That's why she doesn't need wave clear. Dead heroes have 0 wave clear. Okay, so the blue team is going to try and get after this keep, and I think the Immortal's going to be able to take it.
That was pretty.
Yeah, that finishes.
That was pretty. That's gonna end it.
That finished Headhunter too. I think the Immortal can do it itself at this point. So Deckard with those triangles. If you're looking for a healer, look no further than this Deckard, ladies and gentlemen. You need to get on the phone with his agent. Well played.
Misery Sin.
Yep.
Really solid Deckard play there. Good
Yep.
follow up from the team.
Yeah, the team, especially for guys who probably haven't played together very much. Okay, so let's take a look at the talents here. So yeah, Ming, she was top damage, and kills 13 to 5, so they just weren't able to put the other team down enough. But there were a lot of really good plays there. I don't think anyone didn't have at least one moment where I went, wow, that was a pretty good play. Just the blue team had a couple more of them. That Deckard was just insane. Johan had a couple really good blessed shields in there. Garrosh is really hard to kill like he always is. Malf had some good roots. I mean, everyone had some good plays in there. So, congrats to both teams.
I think the Malfurion getting caught out was probably the big swing, and not to any fault of the Malfurion there. Just they really focused on that hero that doesn't have a lot of great ways to get away, and that Sonya leaping in and blowing him up turned most of the fights.
Yeah, and at some point you got to try and get out there and make some plays too when you're down. So unfortunately that's going to happen. So I'm going to do one of my favorite things, and that is put a win on the board for the blue team. Not that the wins and losses mean anything, but that's the only thing I really have any power to do. So just let me have my moment, please. So we have the teams waiting on the map pick, and we'll see another lobby here moment. momentarily. I heard that they were having some disconnection issues there. So I know we saw a mouth disconnect at least once, so they might have had some lag in there. So that might have been a bummer for one of the teams. I'm not sure who exactly was lagging there, other than mouth. Good times.
Yeah, I think things have been a little bit stuttery, little rickety in the HOTS server department the
You
last
mean
couple of days.
you mean as the entire universe is now inside using the internet?
Oh, it's
Wow.
fine. It's at a couple billion people using using the internet. It's fine.
Yep, I should probably go in there and tell the rest of the members of the household not to watch any Netflix, but I could ask. They would continue to do it anyway. So, all right.
So you just gotta have control of the router.
Yep. And there are, I believe, let me go look at the schedule here real quick. In the 9 o'clock hour, there are 4 streams going on. So we have Bahamut over at Bahamut Gaming, the Lazy Hydra, this Rackham LFG guy, that guy's crazy, and Moist Weenus is also going right now. So if you don't want to sit around and watch a little bit of a delay here, feel free to pop back over. But you want to pop back over here because me and Diet Llama, we're just pretty awesome. That's all I got to say. Although I don't know if we're as awesome as Weenus, that guy is pretty darn cool too. And Bahamut.
I just like that there's all these people that are watching Heroes games, casting Heroes games, playing Heroes games.
Yep. Okay, so we have a location. So we are going to go to the Shire of Dragons, everyone. Picked by the red team. And they are filing into the lobby as we speak. Make sure I get my wonderful and talented co-caster into the game.
I hear a lot of hate from people about Dragonshire, and it is one of my favorite maps. I like the Immortals that we were on, Battlefield of Eternity, but I have always just really liked Dragonshire. I like the fights that happen at the north and south, and the having the vehicle is, I think, an interesting part that makes Heroes of the Storm.
And nothing dances like the Dragonshire Dragon. Although it's not quite as cool as the Volskaya Protector dance, which I'm convinced it's the Elaine dance from Seinfeld. I've been told that it's not, but next time you're playing one of your games and you're in the Protector, just type /dance, tell your team it's for science, they'll understand, and you tell me that's not Elaine Bennis doing the kicks and the finger thing. I think it is. So.
That is a timely reference, my friend.
It is. Look, I'm old. Give me a break. So teams, I believe we have all 10 team members in here. And we have Spectrum reserving. He's going to check out our Mad Flow. Oh, nope, he's not. Spectrum will be my co-caster for the next game. I think he thought he was in this game, but he'll be coming up in the second hour. Second of 3 straight
so it's
hours.
It's Rackham and Spectrum.
Oh yeah, it's going to be
at last to the death.
So if there's one word you would use to describe that stream, what would it be? I have a word in mind. See if we get the same word. What would it be?
Yeah, but to describe what stream?
Spectrum and I casting together. What word would you use?
One word?
Yes. I'll tell you what my word was.
Many words.
My word was spicy. It's going to be a spicy one.
I was so far away from that. I was like, what's annihilation.
No.
Fisticuffs.
Yeah, we'll be fine. So I believe
belligerence.
No, I believe. Yeah, I've lured him into the rack dome on my home turf. That's exactly it. Sorry, Spectrum. You weren't supposed to know that yet. So I believe Red Team picked this map, and they probably shouldn't be picking first, but it's the Combine, so Although they did lose the first game, so maybe that's why they're picking first. I apologize. Zool is still right out there. We're probably not going to see him played all night. We don't have sponsors yet, so this is a brand not to be revealed soda. I'll give you a hint though. It comes in a red bottle and with a wasp waist. Rexstar, what do you think about the Rexstar ban? You like getting rid of him on this map?
I I I think I would if I had any indication that somebody on the other side plays him.
Yeah, these
I
teams might.
don't know if it's that worrisome overall, but he can be very impressive up there.
Yeah, these teams are at a little bit of a disadvantage because they don't have the detailed scouting reports that a good NGS captain puts together. Anyway, so Phoenix is gone. I wonder if they maybe did do a little bit of homework and there's a Phoenix main or a really good Phoenix player on the red team. I don't have the data in front of me, so I apologize. Someone in chat can go look that up if they're
That's
that
got to be
interested.
frustrating if you're trying to. But I guess it works both ways. Like if you're trying to show your skills for a team next season and your main hero, keeps getting banned, that's kind of a bummer. But I guess if it's so threatening that the other team just permabans Phoenix, and that's good too.
Yeah, there was a
Earns more
player
ban from them.
there was a player this season. I think it might have been Chameleon TDK, but I might be getting that wrong. That was a really good Sylvanas player, and I think Sylvanas got banned for it's like several weeks in a row because anyone that can read the scouting report goes, yeah, he's too good at this. So while we've been chatting here, we do have Johanna and Ming taking on the blue team. So Ming switched locker rooms at the break there. We have Anna and Malfield taken for the red team, so we don't have to worry about the nano boosted Ming because that could be just gross. We get rid
But
of
you do
Jan.
have to worry about the nano boosted Malthael, which is also gross.
True. I think the Ming might be a little more gross because Malfield has to touch you. Ming just has to be in your general zip code and hit you with an orb to the face. But if
And I just
Malfield
like to
gets up on
rewind the
you,
tape on that comment. So Malthael has to touch you, and Ming doesn't, and Ming's is more gross.
I stand by my statements. I fear Ming a little bit more than I do Malthael. But if Malthael does get up
Same.
where he can throw the mark on you, so we have Thrall. We do have Deckard throwing them tall boys out again.
I think if I was the other team, I would have been looking to keep him out of the hands of Misery Sin. That was a solid performance with Deckard last game.
Yeah, I think he might have been worthy of a respect ban there. I'm guessing that if when Mystery Sin finds a team, and I think he's going to, um, he might see some Deckard bans. So we have Zagara taken, lots of split potential. Kael'thas doesn't go till the 8th pick of the game, and no bans. This is insane. So we'll have to see what talent he goes. All talents are viable. I just like one of them a whole lot more.
The respect ban went to Sonya, it looks like, here, which
Ooh.
probably pretty smart on Dragonshire. That was another solid performance last game.
Maybe.
The Sonya. Ooh, see, I love seeing Akira.
Alright, so I doubt we'll see any swaperations here. So we will be getting into it here momentarily. Alright, so chat, tell me whose draft you like better. I know you'd be 30 seconds behind, but I anxiously await your wisdom. I think there's a lot
Well,
to
I
like on both
like
of them.
blue teams. I like the blue teams better, I think. But the Zagara could be a wild card in that for the red team.
I think I think you make a very good point about that Zagara. I think Zagara is the X factor for me. This Zagara runs wild. This map is on the large side. If she maybe can get Niduses and go top to bottom, could be a very bad day for the other team.
Taking
So,
that bot camp.
yep. All right, so let's introduce the teams. So we have on. Actually, you introduce the red team first. We will switch it up a little bit.
On red team, we have Phantom Hot EP on Zagara. We have Civ on Kael'thas. We have the Mineski on Malthael. Fig Double on Ana. And Tyrannium on Muradin.
And in the blue corner, we have Stoic on Johanna, Karama on Li Ming, King Spoof on Thrall, Misery Sin on that Deckard, and Zamil on Kira. So let's see what happens. Thrall's like to just go top. Let's see. He's taking Echo of Elements, so he just wants to stack. Kira took her stacking talent. We have Kael'thas. Kael'thas won Convection. And Muradin just has his normal old generic Stormbolt quest, but it's still important for him to finish that. There we go. We went for the Reaper. Okay. So we don't have...
So we got a minigame Kael'thas?
Yep. But I'll tell you what, if he finishes that minigame, he's going to be a beast. Even if he doesn't finish that minigame, he's still going to be a beast because he's Kael'thas. So let's go take a look at that top
I
lane.
feel bad for Thrall. Thrall is oh.
Well, yeah, let's not feel so bad for our boy Thrall up there because he's doing some work on Zagara. I think that's going to be a very interesting matchup. We'll see.
See, I feel like he just gets tired. That looks like an exhausting job to me, being up there, being Thrall against Zagara.
Dude, he was a war chief, and then a shaman, and now he's like back or something. I don't know. I stopped playing WoW a little while ago. He's had like 14 careers. He needs a break, and now he's in HOTS.
As long as he's voiced by Chris Metzen, I'm good.
Okay.
Just bring those Metzen tones to my ears.
Kira's going to go up, and I think she and Thrall might be able to do some work on Zagara here. In the meantime, bottom looks like it's pretty solidly taken by red. I think this is the more interesting matchup.
Zagara's taking her time taking this top thing.
I think just a little an abundance of caution there after Thrall almost bodied her earlier. That's probably good. Oh, as always, I did not pick the most interesting lane. I apologize. So we have red team pushing this. We did the blue camp there, but they're going to burn it down pretty quickly, and they have the camp of their own. So they're going to get a little damage out on the wall, but not anything significant. So we have teams moving. Looks like mid to bottom, and Thrall and Zagara are just going to hang out in the top lane. Zagara, with all those summons, it's hard for Thrall to get up on her. So we do have a red dragon ready to be channeled, but Johanna's going to make it real hard. Let's go back down to the bottom point.
Muradin survives.
He does, and now he took
Nice
third
heal
wind,
from
right?
Ana.
Yeah, he took third wind. Ooh, that orb though, right to the face. So I guess he just gets third wind value there. Nice orb, Ming. Sometimes you just see the matrix, you know where the dwarf's going to be. So we see Kael'thas and Kira coming down. Kira getting in the stun on Kael'thas. He's going to be able to walk away, I think. Anna doing a really good job of shooting him in the face to heal him up. I guess it's probably not to the face.
Committed there. Grab those potions.
Self-healing on her is just insane.
Nice juke.
So where's Muradin on his stacks? He's got 3. He's working on it. In the meantime, Zagara, she's kind of low, but she's going to be able to take that
get
back.
That Malthael. Rode it all the way out. That's an interesting choice.
Oh, paid for it too. Muradin, I think got her with the stun. Yeah, I think he did. So we do have a red dragon to channel. Johanna playing really smart though, just denying that. We do have both teams very close to 7. So there's not going to be a talent advantage for anyone for much more than a couple seconds here. So no one's going to be able to do anything at 7.
Thrall's all alone in the top lane now.
Yep.
He could take that.
See where he is in this. He's got 10. I think he knows that his team has mid safe, so it's not a super priority for him. And he's probably trying to get that quest stacked. Kira goes in. Is she going to be able to?
What a skill shot.
So that'll get the top back for him. Ooh, Zagara. Kira's just hanging out.
Yeah, Zagara's playing with fire.
Yep, she's getting away with it though. She's got all those summons.
I think 1 Q from Thrall would probably get her.
Decker throwing out the triangles again, just like he was the last game, getting good value. We did have red team take that bottom camp while I wasn't paying attention to it. Neither was the blue team, I guess, and they do clear it up, so not a lot of value, but they do take it off the board, which could be value in and of itself. So we do have a blue dragon channel possibly coming up soon. Thrall's mid, but then Malthiel's also mid. We do have Kira coming up. If they can get rid of Malthiel, we also have
Another nice hook.
yeah, we have Anna in there. Anna doing a really good job of landing those heals. Cigar takes top back, so no channel. XP is really close for both teams, even though we do have a 2-0 kill advantage for the red team. Another nice triangle. I think this Deckard is secretly a geometry teacher. I think that's his day job. That's how he's so good with the triangles. Or a drafter. Maybe he's a drafter. They're good with triangles too.
Triangle man.
Did you just say triangle, man? That made me laugh. Well played. Oh, Kira got up in Zagar's business there.
Yeah, Zagara was hanging around way too low.
So we do have a blue dragon potentially coming up. Johanna going in there. Nice condemn.
They were going to catch Anna in that triangle, but they didn't quite.
Oh, Murden, you need to back off and get out of combat. He is able
Not
to.
quite enough to take out that Muradin, though.
Malthiel's full health, full mana, so he's posting up on that dragon. That's a smart play. We do have 10s out for the blue team. Anything surprising in the heroic choices there, Lana? Or pretty much what you expect. Oh, Sundering. We see that come out. And
Got Wave of Force. Li Ming took Wave of Force. Thrall's Earthquake is happening as we speak.
Yep. You already got mad value out of it, so.
Kira took Final Strike. And the Lornado.
And Murden's in trouble. He is able to jump back to safety though. And so we see Phoenix. I like the Phoenix here. I don't know if he would have gotten a lot of value out of the Pyroblast. Yeah, Thrall's fairly healthy too. After that, so we see Avatar. So Murden's going to get big. Zagar did take Nidus Network. Malthiel took Tormented Souls. So he's going to be scary to deal with.
And that's why you take the Zagara, right? Is for the Nidus Network. That's what they're waiting for.
I think so, especially on this map.
Oh, Tormented Souls even.
Yeah. And we do have the blue dragon taken. It might cost Johanna her life, but no.
She gets out anyway.
She's got a D, she's got a triangle underneath her, she's got tall boys. She's fine, don't worry about Johanna. It's her world, we are just living in it. So the dragon takes care of the 2 towers mid. First dragon, don't know if you're going to get a lot more value out of it than that.
Yeah.
Yep, so I think she's playing smart. Come down to where your friends are here and maybe see about getting a tower. You could probably throw that Q Dragon Breath down on one of the towers and chunk it. That's exactly what they do. Nice boot. Laces out. Laces out. That's another old man reference there.
Finkel and Einhorn? Einhorn and Finkel?
Yes, exactly. So I think they are going to get this last tower. Don't have any more dragon Qs, but Kira comes in on Malthiel.
Nice whip.
Oh, the Tormented Souls though. And the Phoenix.
I think he could chase her down now.
Malthiel getting a lot of self-healing out of that. A lot of low red nameplates, but
Kill
then...
costs very low.
Yep.
Anna low.
Anna's going to have to back up, but she can hit that heal from long distance. Not enough for Malthiel though, and I think Murden, he had Avatar, it's no longer there. The body blocks, kudos to the blue team for the body blocks. And Anna's going to have to, oh no.
Kira sneaking around in the back, trying to be a hero. She might do it too. Yep. Oh.
Yep. Nice plays, Emil, very nice.
High risk, high reward. I like it.
Let's pop up the 13s there in case anyone wants to see them. So Decker took Potion of Revival, so he's going to get the extra healing to allies. I like that. Johanna took Roar and Subdue, so her punish is going to be really powerful.
Thrall's gonna try to catch Zagara here. Uses his ult. Does land the root.
If he gets
She's
another
headed for
W
that
out,
Nidus.
go get the wolf.
And down goes Zagara.
Nice
That's
play for
unfortunate.
Green Jesus. So in the meantime, let's head back to the bottom. So we had red team looking at camp, and they've come down to defend because blue team has bottom camp. Kira's just spinning and spinning all over the place. Malthael goes into the tormented souls. Wow,
Malthael
he's healing himself up like a
replacing his
beast.
own health bar 3 times over.
He cannot be killed. He
Very
feels
nice.
remorse. No remorse. Although Kira comes in, nice job on Kel'Thas. Somehow Anna keeps this Kel'Thas alive.
Big
Wow.
double on the Ana. Just darts. Darts.
Oh, Kira goes down. Are we going to get more? The red team wants more. Nope, but they are going to get the bottom point.
When I see an Ana on the other side, or on my side, in a game, this is the Ana that I want.
I don't want this on the other side. I want this on mine.
No, the one that I want on our side.
Yes. If that Ana's on the other side, I might have to go buy another mouse because it might get thrown.
Yeah.
I haven't thrown a mouse in over 10 years, as far as you know. But it was a good one too. It exploded. Okay, so they're going to clear that camp up very quickly. Looks like red team is down here, kind of spoiling for a fight. We've got everyone except Zagara. Does she have? She doesn't have a Nidus in the neighborhood, I don't think, so she's not going to be able to come and join this. But she's up there camping, taking care of top of the map things. Thrall's hanging out mid. He could turn this into a 5v4. So if you're Thrall, do you hang out mid soak? Do you come down to the fight? Do you go address Zagara? What do you do?
I would come to the fight.
Nice Lornado.
He's hanging, just sort of standing around the dragon. He's going to clear up the camp instead.
Yeah. He's going to go see if he can punch Zagara in the face again. We'll see how
I
that
think it
goes.
would have been worth it to come down. But leaving Zagara alone in the top lane could cause him some issues.
Yeah, he's got a lot of
Get her down.
choices to make, and none of them are really good. So right now he's just going to clear that camp up. Oh, he did get the slowdown. I think that was a really good decision not to chase. I would have chased and gotten myself on a heap of trouble.
Kira's hunting. Oh, but misses
Yeah.
Zagara just by a bit.
Too bad they don't have the vision we do, because she couldn't. I don't think she could see Zagara. Otherwise,
No,
she would
I
have
don't
gone.
think so.
Oh, look at the space bug pop.
Well, I'm assuming that she was hoping to drop down on Zagara at that point, but couldn't see her.
And amid all the mayhem, the blue team
That's
has
gonna be a
managed
helpful
the
kick.
dragon. Kira comes in. Oh, she gets pulled back
That
though
was
a little bit.
close. Yeah, gotta be careful when you whip her it in.
So the fort's gone. Nothing they can do about that one. So they're going to head bottom here, and they'll see what they can get done with the keep, or at least the keep wall. Smart play to approach it from the one side. Don't come at it from the middle, because both towers can get you. Come at it from one side. I love to see a smart play like that. Nice
They
punt.
kick Malthael backwards. I think he's gonna fall. Oh, but miss on
Oh.
that Kira.
Thrall
D.
gets a really nice wolf on him. Doesn't quite have the follow up. Ming's
One
got a
more shot, Ming.
Ming
Got
with. Let's look at Ming's. She went Calamity, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
That's what that ult is for.
Yep. Murden is able to escape. They get wolfed, but they've got the key to protect them. But Johanna, she's getting a little cheeky here. She says, "You know what? I've got 5 versus you 3. How about we can take this fort?"
I
Thrall
like
with
the placement of that earthquake.
Yeah, if they want to defend, they've got to get into it. And it's not a happy place to be. I think this keep is gone.
Yep, and smartly they're backing away now.
Yep, that was not a game-ending situation, I don't think. So I like
Sweep
the
up
way they did the
bottom
map.
camp. Probably aim for the top bruiser too.
Yeah, my guess is you're going to see him paint the map, kind of rotate from here to the siege. Thrall's going to go after the big boy camp up there. He's going to take it with no problem with that extra Q. He's just going to rip through it. Thrall do. Follow through and anti. So they're taking the other camp. So the red team is going to be able to clear up that camp with very little muss and fuss. Blue team is spoiling for a fight, maybe. They will have 20s very shortly. So if you're red team, I don't know, do you hang out at one point and try and hold on to it for dear life till you get 20? Do you spread the map and try and soak 20 quickly? What do you do here to get back in this game?
Well, I think your strength is in being able to get one and run away. I don't know that a head-on fight is gonna. Well, maybe.
They get rid of Deckard.
Reset. We're gonna have some trouble.
Oh, Malthael may beg to differ you. Malthael's happy to hang out with her. Wow, nice play, Malthael. No fear, and a little bit of luck. And we do have 3v2 up here in the mid. Although
could make a difference if they get Kael'thas.
Yep. Did I see Johanna's Blessed Shield come out?
Kira's coming down. She's about to be a part of this fight, and she's gonna mop him up if she does.
Yep.
Oh, she's gonna get him anyway. Without it.
Yep. Third win. Okay, so that gives us 3 versus 2. And Zagara is, I don't know if Joe's going to be able to kill her, but Joe's going to be able to get her to get the heck off that part of the map for a while. So
this is a blue dragon knight.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything they can do because they've got a clear bot, they've got a clear top, a lot of choices to be made. But
camps. Only 4 people on the board right now.
The fire comes for you.
You think this wins it?
I think it probably does, as long as blue doesn't do something really weird here. And that's a who's in the dragon? That's Kira. That's a really smart play to go mid. I hate seeing teams in Storm League get the dragon.
Gets exploded at the core.
Yep, and Zagar
Joe's low, but the dragon's on it now. It seems unlikely.
I like the fact the dragon went straight to the core and didn't decide we need to take all 3 keeps. Although,
well, maybe they should have. The dragon's about to go down.
Yeah, well, core's going down. We're at 70%. They're a little split between the core and the team fight, and I think the red team
goes down.
The red team did a good job of detecting
Kira's
that.
Gonna die to peel for the rest. It looks like. Oh, she thought maybe she could get to the core.
Oh, and we do have Murden, but he's went Avatar, so he's a big fat beast for a while. He's definitely finished his Stormbolt quest. Lornado, a nice skinny. Oh no!
Didn't quite land.
Do you want to watch this or do you want to look away? I think we should look away, but we're gonna watch it instead. Run, Deckard!
And chooses death.
Nope. I'll tell you what though, he did make him waste a little bit of time. The problem is death timers are so long. And Thrall's the only one up. He couldn't delay long enough for someone else to get up because the timer's just too long. So the fort's gonna go. So let's look at the map. The map is still really, really in the blue team's favor. However, that could change quickly.
Very fast, yeah, but not fast enough though.
So they're gonna take.
All I think is hanging out in the mid, maybe hoping that they'll see him and peel off.
Yeah, I think he's doing the safe thing, and that's not being anywhere near there without friends. He does have friends now. Nice earthquake.
Now he has friends. Nice earthquake. Yep.
He took Earth and Shield too, so. So we do have that camp. Okay, so I think blue team's going to clear that up in fairly quick order. Zagar putting summons and stuff all over the place. They're going to take this bottom, and are they going to push with it, or are they going to find value elsewhere? So they will have to clear eventually, and that keep does go down. I think there are only 2 katas. The core will it'll probably clear that itself, but it's so low. You can't really take a lot of chances here.
Yeah, they're in a tough spot. This is, I mean, they did what they could at the core there, but it's They're gonna need more than that.
Yeah, I think this is the case where you
A
gotta,
thrall kill could help if they
yeah,
get it.
yeah, you gotta make a play. Somebody's gotta make a play. It's too late
Yep, I think they
to
gotta
mess
go.
around. And Thrall, is he gonna be able to E out of that? No, he didn't even have to. He just messed up, walked
Just
away.
wandered away.
So we have a split red and blue for the top and bottom. So no one's gonna get a dragon here.
Oh, Kira and Li Ming are headed towards the core,
Yeah, I wonder if they're
but
gonna do
Ana
some.
is in the way already.
Wonder if they're gonna try some backdoor cheekiness. Thrall with the wolf.
Oh, that wolf lands. Oh, nice. Kira saving the day.
And the triangle slowing
And now
Merlin
they're
down.
done. Ooh, goodness.
Yeah, that's game. That's what we can do at this point.
She's gonna get Kael'thas for fun.
Run, Zagar, run! Oh, she can't get out. And that is what we call a 5-man team wipe, and I believe that is going to be good game. Deckard throws a Lornado just for good measure there. And that was a good game by all. So let's look at.
Ooh, the Kira damage.
Yeah, the Kara damage was
Goodness.
no joke. Malthael and Zakara both put up some numbers too. 18 to 10 kills were a little bit more even than they were the last game. Heals are really good. Ana hit some really nice darts, some nice skill shots. Deckard was wonderful with the Dorito again. Thrall hero damage doesn't show up as much, but 140k siege damage, the self healing, and then 21k experience leading everyone. So,
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
Deckard had sneaky high heal numbers. I was watching Ana most of the time and was looking good. But get here to the scoreboard and Deckard's doing work.
yep. So
And the damage too, 32k damage for Deckard, 17 for Ana. That makes a big difference when your healer can put out some damage numbers too.
yep. So let's come over and I'll put a point up for the blue team. Not that it matters. And if you're looking to get a hold of some of these people, let's go over their names again. So Stoic, Zamil, Misery Sin, King Spoof, and Kurama on the blue team. And the red team was Civ, Fig Double, Oreo, Tyrannium, and My Jewish Cat. So I hope everyone was entertained. And
And also the additions of Phantom Hot EP and the Mineski
oh, we
in
did.
game 2.
Oh, that's right. I wasn't able to update their names, but you are correct. I will put this VOD up afterwards. So if you want to go back and take a look at it, I hope everyone had a good time. Don't have a lot of time to chat Llama because I got to get on to the next block of games and we are actually running a little bit late. So I'm going to say adieu to you. I'm going to stop the stream so I can kick it up again and divide this into 2 blocks. And we'll see you guys on the flip side.
Had fun. Thanks. Bye.
And we are